When I graduated from high school, I applied to the nursing school in my hometown, Sandusky, Ohio. I finally heard from them, and they said, well, you know, you have everything and your scholarship and all, but we don't admit colored. In the meantime, my sister was at Ohio State, and she was talking to a friend who they were lab partners. This young woman said to my sister, I've heard that there's a nursing school here in Columbus that is going to be admitting colored students for the first time, and it was Mount Carmel. I got called in for an interview. I was interviewed by Sister Nicholas. I will never forget her. In 2 or 3 days, I was admitted. That was 1949. All of the teachers at Mount Carmel were excellent. I cannot really stress how much the influence of the faculty and the nuns, Sister Nicholas particularly, caused everybody to be accepting. They had been talking about the importance of nurses having a bachelor's degree. That had been talked about informally. And I knew it was going to happen. And so I thought, well, you know what? It's going to happen. So I'm going to be ahead of the curve. At times, you know, it was a struggle. But, you know, like my parents told us, you know, you're not going to get out of this life without struggle. You will always have challenges. You have to see a challenge as an opportunity to grow and to get better. I would not have done it differently. When my husband and I established the endowment, it really is a good feeling because you know that you're going to help someone. And once we went from the scholarships on a yearly basis to the endowment, then you know that it's going to be there in perpetuity. And that is a really good feeling. But once you have the opportunity to give and to give back, then it's incumbent upon you, I believe, and my husband believed, to do so. And that's what we did. And we decided we were at a point where we could establish the endowment. It is the idea, the willingness, and the responsibility in whatever your job to be kind, compassionate, to foster good care, to think of how to best aid or assist a person. My advice would be to continue to study. You have to always study. You have to always continue because things change. You have to continue to grow. Continue to grow in your profession. Know what it is in nursing that you really love and pursue that and be as good at that as possible. But the thing that is a constant is that you are always going to be compassionate no matter what you're doing.
People generally ask me about my mom, and I always say, the one thing I will say is she's probably the kindest person that I know.
There was no question that, yes, you're going to go to college, but the reason you go to college is so that you put yourself in a position to lead a life of service to others.
Giving is important. No matter what your field, you give. And that helps you to grow too. And so that's the advice that I gave to my own children. That's the advice that I got as a child. And that would be the advice I would pass on to anyone else. Congratulations, students.
Thank you, donors.
And thank you, Mom.